Whispers in the Woods. In the quiet town of Waukesha, Wisconsin, the summer air was thick with the scent of pine and damp earth. It was the perfect setting for adventure, yet lurking beneath the surface was a darkness fueled by the whispers of an internet myth, the Slender Man. 12-year-old Morgan and Anissa were inseparable. They spent their afternoons huddled together in Morgan's basement, their eyes glued to the flickering screen as they delved into the world of Creepypasta. They shared tales of ghostly figures and haunted houses, but none captivated them quite like the Slender Man. Tall, faceless, and shrouded in a dark suit, he became a twisted hero in their minds, a creature who demanded devotion and sacrifice. Their friend Peyton was often the voice of reason. She would roll her eyes at Morgan and Anissa's increasingly fervent discussions about the Slender Man, warning them that it was all just a story, a collection of scary tales meant to entertain. But the girls had already fallen under his spell, and what began as harmless curiosity transformed into a dark obsession. One fateful Saturday, they invited Peyton for a nature walk in the nearby woods, a favorite spot where sunlight filtered through the leaves and the air hummed with the sounds of chirping birds. Peyton, unaware of the sinister plan brewing in her friends' minds, eagerly accepted. She donned her favorite hoodie and followed Morgan and Anissa deeper into the woods, where the shadows danced ominously around them. As they walked, the laughter faded, replaced by an unsettling silence. The trees grew denser, their gnarled branches stretching toward the sky like skeletal fingers. Morgan and Anissa exchanged furtive glances, their hearts racing with excitement and fear. This was the moment they had talked about, the moment they would prove their loyalty to the Slender Man. "Let's play a game," Morgan suggested, her voice shaky with anticipation. Peyton, always eager for fun, agreed, blissfully unaware of the true nature of their game. They ventured further until they reached a secluded clearing, surrounded by towering trees that seemed to watch their every move. In a swift motion, Morgan and Anissa revealed a small, gleaming knife. Peyton's eyes widened, and her laughter turned to confusion. "What are you doing?" she asked, her voice trembling. "This is how we prove our loyalty," Anissa whispered, her tone laced with a fervor that sent chills down Peyton's spine. "We need to do this for him." Before Peyton could react, they lunged. The pain was sharp and sudden, a visceral jolt that shattered her world. As she fell to the ground, gasping for breath, the reality of the situation crashed over her. This wasn't a game, it was a nightmare. Morgan and Anissa stood above her, their faces twisted with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. In that moment, they had crossed a line they could never uncross. The thrill of their actions was quickly overshadowed by the chilling realization of what they had done. They had sacrificed their friend to a monster that existed only in their minds. In the distance, the sounds of the woods faded into an eerie silence, punctuated only by the faint rustle of leaves. Peyton, struggling to stay conscious, could see the horror reflected in her friend's eyes. They had lost themselves in the darkness of their obsession, blinded by the belief that the Slender Man demanded tribute. As night fell, the girls fled the scene, their minds racing with panic. They left Peyton behind, her blood staining the earth, a stark reminder of their betrayal. The weight of their actions hung heavy in the air, a ghostly presence that would haunt them forever. When Peyton was discovered hours later, barely clinging to life, the town was thrown into chaos. The media exploded with headlines about the Slender Man's stabbing, thrusting the once innocent tale into the spotlight. The tragedy sent shockwaves through the community, igniting debates about the impact of internet culture on young minds. In the aftermath, Morgan and Anissa were taken into custody, their childhood stripped away as they faced the consequences of their actions. The world watched, horrified, as the lines between fantasy and reality blurred, leaving a trail of devastation in their wake. The Slender Man was just a story, a creation of online folklore, but in the hands of two troubled girls, he became something far more dangerous. The woods would never be the same again, forever echoing with the whispers of a tale gone too far.